to see the Matt Geigers, the Theos, the Aaron McKees, Larry Brown, Pat Croce, to see it all in one room, I think it tells you who Allen is. That people will stop their day to fly in to be a part of this. And that's what Eric Snow said, that side of Allen, not a lot of people got to know, but we all did. And so to me, it's special because you start talking about when we acquired Eric Snow and putting people together. And he was the catalyst. I mean, he allowed us all to do our jobs, I would say.
Was it worth some of the headaches?
Yeah, you know, because compared to with the NBA now,
Yeah.
it was easy because the only thing Allen wanted to do is win. And I tell people, and my whole time with Allen, he never once said, "Give me this coach, give me this player. I can't play with this guys." He believed in his abilities, that whoever he put on the floor, he could win with. And it wasn't like, I can't win with these guys. Every year he would say, "This is the most talented team I've ever been with," because he believed in his abilities to make them better.
Is there a certain moment, just to talk to you, that you knew Allen Iverson was going to become Allen Iverson, now?
Well, I mean, I remember coaching. His rookie year. I was with the Indiana Pacers, and so I saw how good he was. And then when you hear with Larry, Larry was the genius to realize we're going to put him off the ball. Let's get an Eric Snow, and let him do what he does best. And like Eric said, Allen allowed him to be the point guard. And then we brought in Aaron McKee. Everybody understood, let him do his job, and they all did their jobs. You know, there were games in the playoffs. He would shoot it 35, 37 times, but that was his job. And nobody complained that he took too many shots because that's what he was brought to do.
Billy, he turns 50 next year. What do you think when you hear that?
I think I'm getting old. Wow, it's hard to fathom that he's going to be 50 because when you look at, and I say idols, I say he's an idol because of somebody I looked up to, watch him play. You know, see what he did against Toronto, 50. Then Vince gets 50, and he comes back gets 50. You never think of them getting older. Like I would just imagine Allen could tonight go out against Orlando and get 50 because that's how you envision him. But to say he's going to be 50, I'll give you a perfect example. My daughter, my youngest daughter, who's going to be 8, she had the chance to meet him in January, and Allen spent, probably 30 minutes just talking about her. You can be anything you want to be. Don't let anybody tell you can't be. And as he was talking, I was hearing somebody tell him that when he was a kid. But that's what's great is my daughter never got to see him play, but now she knows who Allen Iverson is. But 50, it's wow. It really is. It's kind of mind-blowing because I never think of him that way.
What's your thoughts of the reception he received? I've been here for Doc, Moses, all the rest of them. It wasn't like this at all. Nowhere even close.
I just think that's who he is. If you take Allen Iverson to North Philly, to the main line, to South Philly, to Jersey, he's going to get that same reception if he walks in any place because he was the only player that I've seen in this Philly that brought all walks of life, no matter your wealth, your race, your sex. He brought everybody together to support the common goal for the Sixers to win, and there was a love for him. Here's a guy that had tattoos, cornrows, baggy shorts, but nobody ever did in the NBA, and he's beloved by everybody. So it's you start thinking about it, and I'm looking up all the names of the retired jerseys there, and those are some great people, but I don't think anybody had the impact. And just seeing the people in the room, and seeing the reaction people said, how many people were there. Whenever they honor him at the game and they announce that if it's tonight or Sunday, he's going to have that same reaction.
Well, you think part of that is because people always felt like he spoke from his heart. I think we all want to be genuine and honest, but there's something that, he'll use a cliche, but then he'll tell you it's a cliche.
Yeah, because I think what made him so authentic is that you looked at him, he's 5'11" at best, 160 pounds, 65 pounds. People said, he's just as big as I am, but then he goes out there and plays great. And he had that infectious smile that when he disarmed you with that smile, even if he and I had our battles, and at times, by the end of it, he'd give me that smile, we'd hug, and I'd say, all right, you can't do that again, he's okay. But I just think, like you said, he was just real, whether it's at press conference, he would just tell you what he truly felt. And he wasn't trying to take shots at anybody, whatever. He just like, this is honestly how I feel.
We all silly like the mayor.